Later on that Sunday afternoon, Mom gets on the phone. She calls the neighbor. Mabel? Can you still come? Yeah, that's right. I'm going to be walking out of the house about 7:10. At precisely 7:20, if those kids are not in the car with me, I am driving away. Can you still rescue them? Yeah, can you still come on over and sneak in the house right away and say, oh, I'm here to watch you, and be sure to ask them how they plan to pay you. Yeah. Well, toys. They don't have any money. And make sure it's a good toy. Don't let them pay with those little Happy Meal toys. In fact, I actually bought them 2 brand new toys just for this little training exercise. Okay, yeah. Now, I'll give you a call as I'm walking out the door. Now, you can do this. Don't let me down. All right, thank you.
Kids with ADHD or autism want to be independent. Try Goalie, the visual scheduler that guides them through routines so you don't have to. Goalie, reinventing routines.
The last thing those parents did on Sunday night was what? Prayed. Yeah. Now you tell me, and let's get it right this time, what were they praying for? Were they praying that their kids would get ready on time? Yes or no? No. They were praying that those kids would not make it on time. They woke up in the morning. Mom's attitude is totally different. Is she lecturing? Is she threatening? No. She's walking around saying, oh, I hope they don't get it on time. But she's saying things like this. Hey, guys. I give treats to kids who protect their teeth by brushing. Oh, I wonder whose lunch is going to have a Twinkie in it, right? And, oh, by the way, you don't like breakfast? No problem. Breakfast is served till 7:10, right? And see the little clock we drew up there? Yeah, that's where the hand has to be, right? So breakfast is served until it points there, right? Hope you get enough to hold you. As she's walking away, she's thinking, oh, I hope they don't get enough to hold them, right? Now, at 7:10 a.m., what is she doing? She's walking towards the door. And she says to the kids, she says, hey, guys, car leaves at 7:20. See your clock? And what are they saying? Well, they're sitting at the table, 2 half-dressed, whiny little kids pointing at their food and saying, we don't like this. It's cold.
For families living with ADHD or autism, preventing meltdowns is everything. Goalie reduces stress by enabling kids to complete routines independently. Goalie, reinventing routines.
She memorized a little statement to calm herself down. No problem. Let's hear it. No problem. See, whenever you want to wring your kid's neck, say this instead. No problem. And it's better if you sing it. No problem. So she's heading out the door. No problem. Car leaves at 7:20. But we don't have our clothes. No clothes. No clothes. Mom reaches down. She picks up 2 bags. What do they contain? Complete set of clothes for a 7-year-old. Complete set of clothes for a 3-year-old. She says, no problem. Let's hear it. No problem. Got your clothes right here just in case you decide to join me. And she is out the door. She puts the clothes in one hand. She's got the cell phone. As soon as the Mabel answers, Mom is highly disappointed. Why? Because out of the corner of her eye, she sees 2 little kids, and they're running down the driveway, and they're waving, Mabel, you can't leave us. We can't leave us. She said, well, guys, no problem. You still have time. They jump in the car. Barely on time, and as they jump in the car, you got this little 3-year-old who's so precocious. She's got tears running down her face. She takes her arm, the whole length of it, wipes those tears away. She turns to her big brother and says, see, she's serious. Well, the next morning, what is Mom praying for? Well, that was so much fun. I hope I get to do it this time. But she started noticing something that next morning. There were little kids, and they were running into the bathroom, and then they'd come out, and they'd look at that little drawing, and they'd come back out, and the 3-year-old saying, Tanya, I think it, And then they're going back and forth, but Mom's thinking there's still hope. They can still screw it up. She was disappointed, though. At 7:10 a.m., there they were. 2 little kids. At the table, boy, was she disappointed. They were completely dressed. They're ready to go. Don't you hate it when that happens?
Kids with ADHD or autism want to be independent. Try Goalie, the visual scheduler that guides them through routines so you don't have to. Goalie, reinventing routines.
What happens when parents start looking forward to their kids acting up? They don't. Why is that? Who gets picked on the most on the playground? I mean, remember those days when you were a kid? Who got picked on the most? The most confident kid or the most insecure kid? And does it just ooze out of their skin? Yeah, the most insecure kids send out those little messages that say, hey, pick on me. Who gets picked on the most by their kids? The most secure parents or the most insecure parents? Is it just possible that when you're actually praying for your kid to act up, there was a little banner that runs across your forehead that only they can see, and it says something like this: go ahead, kid, make my day. There you go. I've had more parents tell me, I was all ready to do it. I couldn't wait to do it, and then they behave.